Hello everybody, thank you for watching the Chipcast. My name is Laura Chipieski, I'm the Independent Living Administrator. I just wanted to take some time to tell everybody that came to the holiday party, thank you for coming. I hope you had a great time. And to any of you that missed it, we will be working on plans for the next event soon, and we will let you know when that is. So today, I have a special guest, someone most of you probably have not met. Her name is Tamatra, and she is the new Life Enrichment Director. Before I get into any questions or we talk about anything that's going on, I do want to recap a little bit for all of you and say a couple of things about our Life Enrichment. There has been a lot of changes in Life Enrichment since I've been here. It does not go unnoticed how important life enrichment is to each and every person that lives here and works here. So we understand it's been a little bit rocky for everybody, and we appreciate you staying with us and staying the course. And I did want to say a special thank you to Kristen and Christian, because they have done something that most people might have ran from the hills for. They have stayed the course as well. And they have done a tremendous job without probably hardly any interaction or training on jumping right in and taking control of everything that they could. So we definitely thank them for all their hard work, their dedication, and I am sure each and every one of you appreciate them for what they've done for you and for the facility. So now we are joining T to the crew, and they will get to know T and she will get to know them, and we'll be making sure that everybody has everything they want to have some good times and to have some parties and all those kind of things. So called her T. Why is that? Tamatra, she understands people might not remember her name. So she goes by T. She's making it easy for us. So T, thank you for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Yeah.
When exactly did you start here?
Well, I started here last week. Last Monday, I had orientation, and I just completely hit the ground running, and I was able to meet a lot of different people in leadership and meet a lot of different residents around the facility. So it's been really great.
Good. And obviously, this is not your first job for Life Enrichment, is it?
No, I've had the pleasure of actually working in skilled nursing. I've been in independent living. I've also worked for a Jewish community out in West Bloomfield, where it was pretty similar to like this one, where we had a large population of residents in different phases of life. So I've gotten to learn how to navigate being in a big community and learning lots of faces with names as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
I know a couple of you have already stopped by my office to tell me that, as you heard, about your connections with the Jewish community.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was as important just because it was the Jewish community as much as they just recognize the whole scope of what that brought. And
Right.
For many people, they don't know that a lot of those homes are very driven with certain aspects that have to occur. So there's a lot more rules maybe in their life. So she's used to following some rules, which I'm not used to following.
Yeah.
So
I don't mind the rules at all. Yeah. And if we break a little, we won't tell anybody.
it'll be our secret.
Yeah.
Life Enrichment, what draws you to Life Enrichment?
Yeah, so what draws me to Life Enrichment is because my grandparents actually passed away when I was younger. So growing up in this field, my mom actually worked as a nurse. She's actually right now a nurse practitioner and like a mental health institution in Detroit.
Okay.
So when I was younger, I actually got a chance to shadow many different aspects of like the nursing home. So what drew me to it is because I'm like, I get like 200, 500 different grandparents, and I think that's fun, and I get a chance to learn about everything under the sun. Music, food, just different things, how it was back then versus how it is now. So it's like, as I've grown in this field and in this industry, I've gotten to learn a lot about residents, but a lot about myself. I am a 60s music pop person. I love those I actually like that genre of music now. So it's just a combination of things. Like I got to learn about just different areas of their lives as well as the industry as well.
Love it. Obviously, we have a lot of different things to offer. I don't know, have you ever had a CCTV anywhere you've worked?
No, we had out at JSL, we did have a TV station that we kind of ran, but it was just touchdown. It was just all on on the computer. So this is something to definitely get used to, and I'm like, I'm sweating bullets here, but it's okay. Like I like it. It's getting me out of like my comfort zone and just into something new. And I mean, I'm sweating. So
that's okay.
Yeah.
We don't have any makeup people here, so if any of you out there in Chipcast land to do any makeup and you ever want to give us some tips, let us know.
And dampen my nose for me.
That's okay. They don't usually bite, so it's okay. Do you have, I know you're brand new and you probably haven't even been to even close to every nook and cranny of this facility.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts about things that, like goals that you would have for maybe your first 6 months of here?
Well, my goal is actually just to continue to learn about the community, like how things were, where could we revamp things that the residents are interested in, like trying new things. I know we get it a lot into like, oh, this is how it, it was and how it used to be. But trying new things can, definitely open our horizon to better things that we can do in order to make the community stand out amongst other communities and draw in more people. So my goal is just to really see like where would you guys like to strengthen areas, or what things can we change, or what things would you like for me to bring to the community? I'm really a party person. I like throwing parties like carnivals. I like the big things. But also, I like to also maintain traditions and things like that in the community. So just trying to bring a little bit of, pizzazz here. So, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. We did spend a lot of time, T and I, talking before about the importance of keeping the many, and if not all, of the resident-focused activities that occur. Obviously, that's never a goal of ours to get rid of anything that is resident ran. If you guys want it and you can do it and we can help you figure out how to do it, that is great. We're all for it. I can't wait to hear some of the stories that you learn, because I've learned so many things about people coming here and reinventing themselves and just becoming a whole different person from what they were doing for their life, which is exciting, and it just brings you joy to see that there's so much excitement still. I know she has the sniff background with me, so one of our first day together was the holiday party for the most part, and we talked about how energetic and lively, and how much everybody just was so up and about and happy and wanted to participate. And I don't know if many of you have ever wandered over to a sniff world or been a part of a nursing home, but that is so often not the case. So it is always refreshing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do you like to do outside of work? What are some hobbies?
Oh, okay. So I know I may be in a senior living facility, but I'm just a senior as a lot of people. I exercise. Like I'm really big into fitness and eating healthy. I like to sit on my couch. I enjoy sitting on my couch. I love getting home just to sit and watch my TV. I also spend time with like my family, my nieces and nephews, so very family oriented. But the best thing I like to do is go home and sit down. That's my pastime. So I think I get so many steps in here. By the time I get home, I'm like, my couch is like my best friend. I'm like, oh my gosh, I done walked 10,000 steps today. I think I deserve this seat right now.
For sure. So something that I wanted to share with all of you that there's so many people that talk to me about travel. There's, I don't know if you realize, there's like a Village Travelers. There's they go everywhere. I'm talking out of the country, everything.
Wow.
So they do local groups. So T used to actually also be a flight attendant for a period of time, so she knows a little bit about travel too. Maybe she can give us like the travel tips on how to get the better seats on the airplane or something. We'll just keep that our secret.
Through the years, I've actually become a professional packer, so I can pack food for 5 days and have it stay fresh, and I also can pack clothes up to 2 weeks in a standardized like suitcase.
Wow.
So yeah, it's definitely being a flight attendant. You learn so many different tricks of the trade, like how to keep your food hot for about 5 hours, like while you're in the air, and just how to like minimize like a lot of things that you do bring along the way with you. If you're going to be gone for 2 weeks or 7 days, how to kind of mix and match like your outfits and things like that. So definitely have had some pretty cool experiences, and if you guys want to meet me or talk to me, I can definitely share some stories as well as listen to like their stories as well. So yeah, definitely.
I'm going to take her up on the packing tip for my next vacation.
Absolutely.
So for the next probably easily month, T is going to be just shadowing with Kristen and Christian, and I know all of you have trouble saying those two names back to back, just like I do. Yeah. So if it sounds like I'm over pronunciating, it's because I am tongue-tied. So so she's going to be able to meet all of you when she's out with them. At this point in time, I do want to direct you to, if you have questions or concerns about anything that's been happening, or even if you don't like some of the changes that we've made, to please contact T. So Christian is going to do like he always does and flash these lovely numbers up on the screen and her email address. Right now, email might be the best way. If you leave her a voicemail, obviously she'll get back to you. Lot to learn, a lot of ground to cover, a lot of people to meet, but definitely this is the person we want you to go through. Not that we don't appreciate the relationships you've built with Christian and Kristen. However, T is now responsible for the department, and we're going to allow them to have a little bit of peace and take a little time out from all the phone calls and emails, because that was really something that they stepped in to help out with, to be a point of reference and to be a contact, which it takes up a lot more time than people realize. So we're going to give that back to T. Yeah. So if you all want to get in contact with her, please feel free to call her on the extension. She is in the office behind St. Clair. So again, Christian will flash that extension or the phone number, because I never remember to have it written down with me. Don't know the phone numbers, sorry. I'm not good with remembering numbers. I'm just, never happens. But as you see her in the hallway, as you see her at any of the events, she'll be coming to some of the events that you all have on different days and times, just to kind of see what everybody's doing, just to see where there's some opportunities to grow, some opportunities for us to maybe meet some people that need to be encouraged a little bit more to come out and to help out. I know there's a lot of newer residents that maybe have not found their way into the community just yet. They're staying a little closed behind their doors. We encourage you to please come out. Everybody is friendly. They want to meet new people. They want to see new faces. They want to get to know everybody. And so it is not a scary community. I think most of you moved here for the sense of community. There is an amazing community here, so we encourage you to come out, be a part of Life Enrichment, meet T, meet her team, meet your neighbors, have a good time, entertain yourself, join something, get the courage to tell us that you've always wanted to be, I don't know what, I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head, a painter. I know T paints.
Oh yeah, I enjoy painting and drawing, and I know that's something that some residents did mention to me, that they used to have someone to lead an art class, a painting class, and I'm really artistic, so I definitely plan to jump face first into that avenue, and just to kind of pick up where you guys left off. I may not be the best, but I do have some skills just along the way. And again, as Laura mentioned, please feel free to talk to me. I don't care how long you guys talk to me. Tell me ideas that you have. Let me know what are some things that you'll like to see in the community going into this new 2025 year. We definitely want to make sure that you guys are happy and that you guys are feeling fulfilled. And if there's any place that we need to improve on or to bring to this department by any means, just let me know.
And before everybody emails her about the Pioneer, we are still working on getting the team together. I saw one name signed up on the sign-up sheet to help out with the Pioneer, and I know there's 4 other people. I was given the names privately by someone to help out with the Pioneer. We do know that you are requesting a printed copy again. That was always the plan, to get back to a printed copy. We just had to take a time out to refocus, and obviously we're missing quite a few people that had to leave the department for their own personal reasons, but we will be looking for assistance. So if this is the first time you're hearing about this, we need anybody that's willing to help gather articles, that's willing to help kind of put the articles together. Not everybody is setting them up correctly, or maybe somebody writes it out and they're not good at typing it out. We need somebody that's going to put it all on the paper and arrange it. We need somebody that's going to hit print and make all the copies. Speaking of copies, I know there's some questions about the activities calendar and it always being missing. So we had this discussion yesterday. We're making 500 copies and they're gone within 5 days. So I am asking everybody, please, if you take a copy and you leave it up in your apartment, try not to take 2 copies every day. Try to look at it in your department. Try to look in your apartment, not department. Try to look at it in your apartment. Try to look at it on the scroll. Look at it and put it back in there. Paper and ink is not cheap. Believe me, nothing out in the world is cheap anymore. So we can't print 5,000 copies of the calendar. It's not going to happen. We're not going to have paper and ink for that. So I ask you please to be cognizant of your neighbors in your community and make sure that you leave a copy for them too. And if any of you have any ideas about how we can reduce the amount of copies that are just, I'm not even sure where they're going. Somebody might have wallpapered their apartment with these at this point in time.
Very, very creative.
If you know how you can help us or you have an idea, please let us know. I'm all ears. I'm happy to hear ideas from you. So I think I've taken up quite a bit of your time, but I am going to ask T, is there anything else that you want to share with us today?
I look forward to meeting with each and every one of you, and thank you for embracing me and being so welcoming to me in the communities thus far. I really appreciate it.
Perfect. We love having you here. We look forward to all that you're going to bring to us and getting to know you.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Thank you everybody again for tuning in. We just want to tell you happy holidays and we look forward to seeing you around. I don't know if any of you are snow buffs, but I hear there might be some coming. It's about to get cold, so that lovely day we had on Sunday is gone. So stay warm. If you're outside walking your dogs or taking them to the park, please stay warm, stay bundled, wear your hats, wear your gloves, stay off the ice, please. I don't want to see any slip and falls from the ice. And other than that, again, just happy holidays, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
See you.